Come closer. Okay, what is going on, everyone? I feel like it's been the longest time since I made a YouTube video, but we're back. We're making a recipe for YouTube. I posted, okay, I'm doing ASMR mukbangs on my short video platforms, Instagram, TikTok. Lots of people love them, lots of people hate them. So, one recipe that the recipe I'm making today is a sheet pan pizza. It's delicious. It's at the moment my favorite way how to make pizza because we get a whole lot, so quantity, as well as we can control the quality. So kick back, relax, and I'm gonna show you how to make a sheet pan pizza. There's two main things that we need to make the best pizza possible. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to yell at the screen. 3, 2, 1. If you say patience, no, you're completely wrong. We're very impatient in this recipe. The first thing is a scale, $10 from the warehouse. And number 2 is trust. You need to trust in me so you can trust in yourself. Okay, we're making a starter. It's a same day pizza recipe. A lot of people love same day recipes. Real easy, we need a tablespoon and a dream. 1 of yeast. 1 of sugar. Bro, I just trained legs, eh? Bit tight. In goes water. Give that a little mix around. The last thing that we need for our starter, then add flour. Okay, that's it. Measurements will all be down in the description, but essentially if we have like a whole recipe, whatever, we're taking a portion of that to make the starter. It's not even like you guys even care about that, do you? This is where you just need to like hold down the floor and just like, bro, just go until you get the consistency. This consistency is exactly what we want. Elastic, stringy, a little bit wet, falls off the spoon, or like droops. Perfect. Chuck the lid on. This is the point where I leave it at room temp overnight, let it do its thing and ferment. But you guys love same day recipes, and this is the biggest hack. They do this at commercial bakeries. It's essentially like a heat room to speed up the yeast process. Like I said, overnight is better, but this is the hack, okay? You just put it in there, close it up, and wait. To get my oven ready, I just chucked it on 50 Celsius, fan bake for like a minute. It's warm enough. It will not melt the plastic. We're not baking the starter. Always take your own care and judgment into putting stuff into the oven that shouldn't really go there. And that's the hack. That's the biggest hack. So make sure your oven's off. This is a reminder. Honestly, don't burn your house down. Don't mess your oven up. That's it. We'll come back in an hour. Get in the hole. Like, don't be silly as well. Like, if you have a plastic container, you're doing what I'm doing, check it out. Alternatives are metal bowls, and then you can cover that with a tea towel and then a plate. I'm using a stand mixer and a scale. Oh, I'm using a stand mixer and a scale. Yeah, you can totally do it by hand. Do it by hand. Get your kids wash their hands. Child labor, 10 minutes. Weigh out your flour. All the measurements will be in the description, guys, so don't worry. Salt. Feel free to do more time, it will result in a tastier product. This has been sitting for an hour and a half. I reckon it's perfect. Oh, actually fizzy as. That's fizzy as. It's actually done such a good job. It should look like this, like honeycomb, smell like beer. Like, that's money. We're gonna dissolve the starter in water. I like to use warm water, it just dissolves easier. Use warm, not hot. We don't want to kill the yeast. Just drop your liquid in slowly so the flour picks it up. 10 minutes later, here's our dough. It is an absolute nightmare to work with. Look, little touch all over my fingers. I'm going around cleaning the sides, making it all one mass. Something like this, that's perfect. We're chucking in the fridge. You can Glad wrap it. I've got a wet tea towel. Plate goes on top, just so no air can get in and crust it up. Find a space, chuck that guy in. We're letting the dough relax to make it easier to work with, and we're just not gonna have like a mare of a time. If you wanna leave it overnight, feel free, be my guest. If you wanna leave it 30 minutes, yeah, feel free. But you gotta adjust the recipe to your lifestyle. That's what I say in every one of my videos. Do it that works for you. Whenever I post stuff like, bro, I get so many chirpers, eh? I get so many people chirping, dude, this recipe or this person does it better this way. Bro, get out of my comments, one. And two, if you do a same day dough recipe and you're not doing a starter, you're not shitting. You're not going to the toilet for like 2 days. When it goes in the fridge, you can leave it there for however long you want. This is how my dough's looking. Puffed up, nice. We're gonna prep our sheet pans. The measurements make 2 huge sheet pan pizzas. Generously coat that on the bottom and the sides. And chuck that on the bench. Split it right down the middle. Roll this into a ball. And chuck that right in the middle of our oiled grease tray. And if it sticks your hand like that, just slowly lift up. Chuck a little bit of olive oil on top. Spread that around. That will help so it won't crack. Cover it with Glad wrap. Just leave these to the side. We're going to let them proof for another hour, so it's going to be easy to mold into our sheets. We're making the sauce now. We're just going to saute off some onion and garlic, and then everything else is literally the easiest thing ever. Olive oil. In with our onion. People are catching on that I absolutely love this yogurt, love this brand. I think the containers are just perfect for my use. Can number 1, can number 2. It's probably like 2 tablespoons of water, and then chuck that in the mix. In goes our onion, garlic, herb mix. Chuck that in. I want to give it a little pulse, make sure all those onions, the basil's all blitzed up. Season with salt and pepper. You want to oil up your fingertips / hands. I like to lift my dough up because you can see it's sticking. It likes to stick. If you have one of these, go in, lift it up, through. Okay, lift and stretch. Lift and wiggle, 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 stretch. We're going to make the crust. If there's any thin spots on your pizza, it's like a skin graft. Take from the fat area and press it in. Double up. Make the crust prominent. Sauce our base because it's going to pre-cook in the oven. Once we got something like this and this, we just chuck them in the oven. 1 and 2 in the oven. 20-25 minutes depending on your oven. 200 Celsius fan bake. During halfway I like to give it a flip, so on the top goes to the bottom, bottom goes to the top. Now you can get all your toppings ready, your cheese ready, anything like that. We're so close to eating now, we're just going to top with whatever pizza that you like. Like if you feel like torturing your family or your kids, you can straight make a vegetarian one. The sweet salty combination is absolutely one of the best things ever. I'm not a sweet guy at all. But pineapple on pizza has my heart. Can anyone actually tell me why people hate pineapple on pizza? Like, I genuinely don't understand it. Going with a good cheese, however much you want. 1 pizza done. The next pizza is a bit of a hybrid. It's a cross between a margherita and a pepperoni. Basil. Pizza 2. Same thing, cooking for 20-25 minutes, flipping it halfway. What do you see? What do you see? Tell me what you see. Cut it while it's hot. 16 slices for parties. Double cheese, double ham, caramelized barbecue sauce, pineapple. And the classic 12, which is what I typically like to go for just because they're a little bit bigger. Just have a look at that. Look at the air pockets in that. What can you tell me about that? What can you actually tell me about that? This is my favorite one of all time. But look at this. This is the 16 slice one. And just look. That's a pretty decent serving, bro. For like a kid's birthday party or a birthday party, family gathering. Bro. Cheers to all of you. It's just a perfect combination of fatty, sweet and salty and delicious. Wow. Guts of the dough is soft like a tit. The outer shell is glassy, beautiful like Mona Lisa. Massive thank you to all the people that requested the recipe. With all of you guys saying like you wanted the recipe and stuff, like I busted it out. Same day. Family fast food Friday. You want to save some money? I don't even know. You can customize it, you can control it, have fun with it, get the kids involved. I don't know, set up a date night. Everything's expensive. save some cash. You can make it taste way better than probably what you'll get in a restaurant for like a very, very, very small fraction of the price. Try it out. I know you'll love it. Let me know what you think. This dough got so much feedback on it already, but please, anyone new trying it out, ask around. The community will help you. They'll answer questions. And shout out to all of you guys. You made this happen. So I'll catch you on the next one.